Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about 3 reasons everyone should be training to be an athlete that no one talks about. I mean, it's pretty obvious everyone should be training to be an athlete, right? Because that's going to be the best for your medical health, and of course it's going to lead to a good quality of life through physical freedom. But there's actually a lot more reasons that everyone should be training like an athlete. So let's talk about some of the ones that no one's chatting about. But first, what is it to train like an athlete?
That child is going to be a pro athlete.
Basically, an athlete is someone who does one of 2 things. They either display one athletic quality to a very high degree. So you can think of a powerlifter, they display strength to a ridiculous level. Or you can be a generalist athlete, and that is someone who displays a wide range of athletic qualities to a relatively high level. So they're not going to be the very best at anything, but they're very good at a lot of things. And a great example of that is a martial artist. They're going to be flexible, they're going to have great cardio, they're going to be strong, they're going to be powerful. They have a wide range of athletic qualities that they display. So that's the 2 major differences. Now for day-to-day people, I would suggest we should all be training to be generalist athletes. That is going to have the best positive outcomes for ourselves. Because if you're training to be a specialist, such as a powerlifter, you have to sacrifice a lot of other athletic qualities to develop the singular athletic quality that you're displaying to that very high extent. And that generally can be pretty unhealthy. I mean, just thinking about powerlifters, if you're a super heavy powerlifter, you're going to be sacrificing cardio, you're going to be sacrificing body composition, you're probably going to be sacrificing mobility. All of that is going to lead to, well, poorer medical outcomes because of the excess weight and the excess fat, and potentially just poorer quality of life through restricted movement. If you don't have mobility, it's very hard to just enjoy day-to-day life. And I mean, if you don't have cardio, same thing. You're not going to be running around with your kids if you're looking to be the best powerlifter in the world very easily. It's not to say you couldn't do it, but if you're a super heavyweight, you're probably not running around for 90 minutes with your kids. I'm going to be honest. So when I'm saying we should train like an athlete, I'm saying we should train like a generalist athlete. We should train to display a wide range of athletic qualities to a relatively high extent. That's where we're going to get the most benefit to ourselves. Okay, so let's get into these 3 reasons that you should be training like an athlete that people don't talk about. Number 1, you build self-love. Ha! Gay! Through training to be a generalist athlete, you develop physical freedom. Obviously, you're able to run, swim, jump, lift. You can do a load of different things. And what that means is you can interact with the world in whatever way you want. That might be going to jiu-jitsu classes, it might be going swimming with your mates, it might just be going on a long walk with your mum and having a chat. But if you didn't have your generalist athletic qualities, you wouldn't be able to do any of those things. And that's where you develop self-love. Because through training like an athlete, you've built this body that allows you to do the things that make you happy and enjoy your life. So you start appreciating your body for the things it allows you to do. And that slowly starts developing this relationship with your body that's really positive, because you're no longer looking at your body in the mirror and thinking, well, you don't look how I want, because it starts looking like you want because your body allows you to live the life you want. And it just means you develop this really beautiful relationship with your body where you truly appreciate it for what it can do. And yes, part of that is the physical freedom, but it's the benefits of the physical freedom that you start appreciating the body for. And that's why you love it, because it is this vessel to a happy life. Number 2, you're harder to kill. And I mean that quite literally. Training like an athlete, you're going to be doing things that aren't necessarily just to make your muscles bigger, but to make you function better. And that can help in a wide number of cases. But there's 2 that really spring to mind. Training like an athlete, you care about what you're able to do in an athletic situation. And having a strong neck is really important for that. If you play rugby, if you do jiu-jitsu, you are going to use your head to push on things. It's just part of the sport. So you train your neck to do that. But what's beautiful about this little gift is it's been found that for every pound of neck strength increase you get, you reduce your risk of concussion by 5%. And that genuinely means that having a strong neck can save your life in a car crash or in an accident in training. And the second thing that comes to mind is the importance of training plyometrics as you age. Obviously, training like an athlete, you want to be powerful, fast, and coordinated. And those are actually some of the first athletic qualities to deteriorate as we age. And that's why falls are so common amongst elderly populations, because they've lost these athletic qualities of speed, power, and coordination. So by training plyometrics to develop these qualities, you actually maintain them for a much longer time, and that reduces your risk of falling and actually hurting yourself as you get older. These athletic qualities don't need to dissipate as you age. It's often just because people aren't training for them that it goes. And once again, we come back to this idea that it's important to train to be an athlete. And finally, you're gonna have better sex.
Yeah, boy.
And I know that sounds stupid, but you actually are. I mean, let's be honest, we've all looked in the Kama Sutra and been like, what the fuck? How are they doing that? And the reality is, it's just athleticism. They're flexible, they're strong in all ranges, they're dynamic, and that's how they're doing some of those moves. You've just got to be an athlete for them. But beyond that, we've already spoken about the fact that you will love yourself more. You'll be more comfortable in your body and you'll appreciate your body. When you have that sort of self-love, you don't get worried about someone else seeing your body because you're like, yeah, this is me. You're just not going to be thinking about those worries of, oh, do I look good? Oh, should I turn the lights off? This, that. Don't want to take the covers off. Like, fuck all of that. You're just going to get stuck in and you're going to be present with your partner. And all partners, you know, we're in a time where polyamory is common. Could be partners. But fundamentally, by building the self-love and this confidence in your body, you can free yourself from the worries that most people have about their body and genuinely engage in intimate situations better. And I think that is a really beautiful thing. Obviously, not everyone's that sex positive, so I apologize if you're not. But for those of you that are, becoming an athlete is going to help you enjoy your sex life more.
Now, this is epic.
All right, guys, so that is 3 reasons that everyone should be training to be an athlete that not many people talk about. And honestly, I think there's some pretty great reasons. Hopefully, that's going to be motivating you to get your athletic training on. Of course, if you want to discuss any of this, drop it in the comments below and I'll be in there replying, chatting away. And if you want any support, training to become an athletic freak, head to the Different Breed Coaching website. I'll leave a link in the description below and you can click on that, fill out the how can we help you form and work with one of our coaches to turn yourself into an athletic freak. I've just finished editing that and realised I didn't say see you guys next week. So thank you for watching. See you guys next week. And if you want to see more like this, remember, hit subscribe.